If you have somebody in your life that has autism, there are a few things you should know. This video is about how to interact with somebody that has autism spectrum disorder. Now that word spectrum implies that there's a wide net to this. And so it's going to be kind of difficult to just give specifics on how to interact with somebody, because you may be the parent of a 6-year-old with autism that's high functioning, or you might be a good friend with somebody that has severe autism. It's going to be different. But there are some similarities that go through the whole continuum that you should know about. And depending on your particular situation, you'll know whether it's more severe or less severe. The first one is that people with autism spectrum disorder tend to be very concrete, literal thinkers. Things like metaphors, implied meanings, reading between the lines. If you're trying to tell somebody with autism something subtly and you hope they get the point, they're probably not going to, and you shouldn't expect them to. People with autism tend to appreciate you spelling it out for them, or to just be clear, be concise, just say it, don't imply it. If you're liking the video so far, please click like. It really helps me, it helps the channel. We're getting more and more subscribers, so if you subscribe, you'll see more content, hit the bell, you'll get notified, all that good stuff. The other thing to understand about people with autism is that they are very rigid, black and white thinkers. They have a hard time seeing things on a continuum. They see people as either good or bad, or this food is good, this food is bad, this restaurant is good, this restaurant is bad. Things that usually people would be able to see, well, on a scale from 0 to 10, we'll give it an 8. Usually with somebody with autism, it's a 0 or a 10. And they have a lot of difficulty changing their mind. If they have an idea, they have some belief, they have the way that they like to do something, it's very difficult to give them more variables, give them some more information, let them take that into account, and then maybe shift their stance or their perspective on something. So if you have a spouse or a child or a friend that has autism, and you think that logically, rationally, they should look at it this way. If I tell them this, they're surely going to understand and see it my way. You'll be frustrated most of the time. Instead, it's probably better to have some understanding that the person is not likely to shift their mindset, and find some way to interact with them or continue the relationship with them, knowing that that's how they see things. People with autism like to know what's expected. They don't like surprises. A surprise party would probably not be the thing to do for somebody with autism. They like predictability, they want to know what to expect. So if you can establish a routine with the person as much as possible, that's going to make them happier, and then that will also make you happier because they'll be in a better mood. If there's a trip coming up, an event, something that they're going to have to adjust to, give them a big heads up, give them reminders, let them know to expect it. Their ability to change and be flexible and adapt will be dependent on how much time you give them to get used to the idea. This is Dr. Scott Greenaway saying, don't forget, psychology works. Take care and take it easy.